things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Nuggets, up to a great start this season, currently in second. And, of course, Sacramento, they're much further down the standings right now.
And checking out Sacramento, they haven't looked anything like the team we thought they'd be this year. Still such a long way to go. They could be in line for a long, tumultuous season.
Yeah, that's the sense you get, isn't it? I mean, the important thing is that they don't panic here. Stick to the basics and work out of this slump without trying to do too much at one time.
Now Sacramento starting five. Zach LaVine is out there at DeRozan. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Sabonis in at the five, roaming the paint. And for the Nuggets, inside form, it's Gordon and Jokic. Hardaway is out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Johnson in at the small forward. And so it's the Kings getting on the board first. Here's Gordon, and he uses the glass on the layup. So Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
Mid-range, no problem for LaVine. He easily adjusts his shot as needed.
Here's Murray, banked in off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Schroeder. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
And you know what? At 6'10", dunking is low stress for Sabonis. Solid and getting himself inside for these throwdowns.
Here's Jokic. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Westbrook against Hardaway. To the wing right side. Outside DeRozan. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from 11. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And DeRozan kicks to Sabonis. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Johnson outside. Pass to Jokic. Hardaway from outside. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
Yeah, it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks. I caught up with the Nuggets head coach. I heard Coach go over the dribble handoffs that Sabonis is so creative with. He reminded his players that the jumper isn't the first option. Usually he looks to pass for 3 to 4 seconds, reminding his players to stay wide, anticipate high passes, watch for the cutters, and then contest. Sabonis can be a real headache out there. Kevin?
Allie, thank you so much. Here's Johnson after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Gordon finds Hardaway. The Nuggets moving the ball around.
2 minutes remaining.
Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 5.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Kings making a change here. And let's take a moment to show you the NBA's best rebounding teams over the last 10 games. Fourth, the Nuggets.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really controlled the glass here of late, playing with some extreme physicality.
Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
That's really an outstanding assist, creating a great opportunity inside. You can see the chemistry between those guys.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the score?
Well, Sacramento this season, bringing in Dennis Schroeder to provide stability to their point guard position, and he's coming off an efficient postseason with Detroit. Schroeder's impact has varied depending on the situation, but the Kings are hoping and believing he'll thrive in their system.
They love his disposition. Thank you, Shams. The Nuggets making a switch here. Pickett's checked in. On the wing, DeRozan. Scoreless thus far. Puts it up from 17. Kept alive. Tries again, and the jumper falls for him.
Few guys, if any, do it better. DeRozan knows the mid-range shot is his patented shot, and he makes it happen.
Now, here's Brown. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Pass to DeRozan. Shot from free throw range. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
DeRozan loves the mid-range. That's his spot, and with good reason.
Here's Pickett. He's covered by Westbrook. Pickett passes to Watson. There's Valanciunas. The Nuggets with another miss. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nuggets ahead, up 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. It's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
On the court for the Kings as the second quarter gets underway. Monk on the wing. He's paired with DeRozan. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Sabonis. Now, here's Monk. Hasn't made one yet. And that one's good. Schroeder.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
Pass to Valanciunas. Brown outside. Off target from outside. And Schroeder's got the ball here for Sacramento. They trail by 1. Their last encounter was in Sacramento.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide to rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
That puts them in the lead. DeRozan's got 6.
Well, this is a shot DeRozan can make, and I like the fact that he knows his strengths on offense and plays to his strengths.
Into his mid-30s, the veteran DeMar DeRozan holding up well, Greg.
And such a consistent presence for his team. DeMar plays at his own speed, and he has mastered the art of the mid-range.
Here's Sabonis after the made shot from Jonas Valanciunas. But no one around him. No good on the 3. Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Watson for 3. He shoots again. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Now here's Schroeder. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. No good on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Pass to Strawther. Valanciunas. And staying with the play. Valanciunas. And now a 5-point Denver lead.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. big men have been this season's most elite low-post scoring threats. Jokic is second.
You know, there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
Which is what makes that such an interesting collection of players for me. So much contrast in their method, but success all around. It goes to show how many different ways there are to get it done in the post.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Zach LaVine is becoming a more rugged defender. He said it takes a toll. I've always been in great shape, but you have to be strong, too. The mental side of it, digging deep and figuring out how to get it done and how much you want it. Now, I like taking on those challenges. Back to you guys.
You got it, making the commitment. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And spacing is so vital. But, Clark, talk about vertical spacing.
You know, Kevin, that speaks to the ability to play in space above the rim. Think about the roller in the pick-and-roll situation, being able to go above the defense to finish a lob. Those are tough plays for defenses to stop. Helping in recovering and elevating to stop a well-timed lob, that's a real challenge for the defense.
Schroeder, that's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. Schroeder's got 7 points.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Yeah, and it's one thing when your shots are falling from the perimeter, but when you go cold, things aren't going as well, you got to get that thing inside, mix it up a little bit.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Sacramento also making some changes. Eubanks, he's checked in for Sabonis. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Dennis Schroeder. Johnson from outside. It's hauled in by the Kings.
Tough to hit that shot when the D is all over you like that.
Outside Westbrook. Misses in close.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And Sacramento has possession after the Nuggets pick up 2. Westbrook passes to Saric. Gets a very good look and converts. Saric has got his first basket.
Now that's confidence. Saric says, in Dario, I trust.
Brown finds Jokic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
Carter against Hardaway. Right wing. From deep, Jokic drills it from outside. Jokic has got 10 points.
He knows he can get his shot anytime he wants, and he also knows he has the green light.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We come back right after this.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Denver Nuggets.
Offensively, they can post you, drive it, run cutters. They're living large in that painted area.
And the defense has tried to tack it in a little, but those guys just keep coming.
And now, and I know it's still early in the season, but let's take a moment to talk about the conference standings in the West.
Taking a look here at Denver, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Johnson is in the front court alongside Gordon. Jamal Murray is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Hardaway Jr. knows his role on this team, which is to provide scoring and leadership.
Here's Achua. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
The Nuggets moving the ball around. To the wing on the left. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. Money from the wing. He's got 12.
Impressive seeing Jokic go off like this. I mean, you can tell his teammates are being energized by what he's doing.
DeRozan scanning the floor. Offensive rebound. Dunk by Achua.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just passing for the finish.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Sabonis, he's checked in for Eubanks. Zach LaVine comes in for Achua. Russell Westbrook's checked in for Ellis. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Carter. Now here's Schroeder. He's got 7 and a miss there on the triple.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Here's Westbrook. Following the score by Jamal Murray. Sabonis from the top of the key. He buries it. Sabonis has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And this summer, Carmelo Anthony inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. The former 3rd overall pick by Denver back in 2003.
And he played 7.5 seasons with the Nuggets, his longest stretch with any team, representing them 4 times in the All-Star game.
Now LaVine following the 3-point attempt by Aaron Gordon. Hey, Greg, they dropped the interim tag for Doug Christie, as he's now the permanent head coach of the Kings.
Well, we'll have to see how permanent that is. The 5th head coach in the last 7 years. That seat is always hot in Sacramento.
You know, when you think of Zach LaVine, his scoring comes to mind immediately, but he also rebounds effectively and passes it pretty good, too.
Now here's Johnson. Nothing on the board. Offensive rebound for 3. Murray. Hardaway with a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Wow, Westbrook, so athletic. He looked virtually unstoppable there.
Murray finds Hardaway. Murray outside. Johnson sets the screen for Murray. Back to Johnson. Over LaVine. LaVine with the rebound. The Kings trail by 4. Outside DeRozan. Out to the wing. Her passes to DeRozan. LaVine is screen on Gordon. The Kings need to get off a shot here. LaVine's shot is off. The Nuggets leading by 4. Hardaway goes in. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
He's not just a shooter, guys. Hardaway Jr. is also capable of getting creative and mixing things up, too. I like it.
Now here's LaVine. He's got 6. Pass to Sabonis. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Takes a 3. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Murray against Schroeder. misses the three.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Sabonis. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. Back to Sabonis. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Sabonis has got 5 points in the quarter.
You've got to at least honor the three-point shot from Sabonis. He's capable of knocking it down from there.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with them. And some changes here for the Kings. Saric is checked in for DeRozan. Keon Ellis comes in for Russell Westbrook. And Monks subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Now here's Brown. Still scoreless. And he makes that one.
A guy who knows how to finish inside. Brown gets it done in the paint.
Brown against Monk. For three, Levine bangs home the trifecta. Levine's got 9.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Jokic against Sabonis. Back to Jones. Lets it go from deep. And Watson with the basket on the assist by Jones. Watson's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Brown against Monk. And a wide open look here for Ellis. And the Kings another 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And so Ellis will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. A 2-point game. Levine up top. 9 points in the game so far. Now Saric. And he got that one up in time, but it doesn't go in. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Nuggets lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. Quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Sacramento's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. On the court right now for the Kings, we've got DeRozan. Malik Monk out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Keon Ellis. And it's Eubanks in at the 5. Pass to Watson. Here's Valanciunas. Count that one. Valanciunas has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Denver.
With his strength, it isn't easy to upset Valanciunas with a little contact. You're going to have to get a lot more physical than that.
Now here's Schroeder. Outside DeRozan. Kicks it out to Schroeder. Floats one up. And it's DeRozan missing.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
It's stolen by DeRozan. And up the court come the Kings on the break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Give credit to Schroeder. Tremendous on the drive, using his strength to get to the line.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, but thus far, it's been off.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
Now what's the pass to DeRozan? And they're unable to get the time basket there. The Nuggets leading. Down low. Here's Holmes. Monk grabs the board. Schroeder outside. With the drive, here's Eubanks. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 3 assists in the game. For Denver, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. This has truly been a special era part for this Nuggets franchise.
You know, it has been. There's no denying it. Over the last 5 years, they've held the second-best regular season record after the Celtics. Of course, the franchise got its first NBA title in 2023, thanks to the all-time greatness of Nikola Jokic.
Cameron Johnson's checked in for the Nuggets.
And among NBA
digs. He is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Doug Christie said to his team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that could have a big impact.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Now, Jokic after the missed three from Dennis Schroeder. Watson, and Watson slams it in.
Boy, not surprised to see great passes from Jokic. I mean, that's one of his best attributes. In fact, you expect that kind of greatness from the multi-time MVP.
Now, here's Westbrook. Jokic defending. Back to Schroeder. Shot clock at 6. Corner shot. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, that's just an intelligent play call by Schroeder there, using the pick to get himself a good look.
Outside Jokic. Murray fires away. The long shot, no good. The Kings trail. 14 feet away. Yep, that's going to go in.
Schroeder not backing away from the important shots. He knows how to deliver in a big way and how to go out and make it happen.
And we got a timeout from David Adelman. And he wants to see some changes out there right away. And right now for the Nuggets. Aaron Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Bruce Brown.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Boy, that raw explosiveness of Westbrook fully on display there. When he sees the lane, he gets to it hard and fast.
And the Kings making a change here. DeRozan's checked in. He's off on the second. And he jams it in.
Unflappable under pressure. You see why they give it to Hardaway Jr. Because he knows how to rise to the occasion.
Now here's Schroeder. Outside DeRozan. Sabonis sets the bid for DeRozan. Now Sabonis. Takes the three. Murray rips down the board. The Nuggets leading by 4. Oh, softly lays it in.
Boy, you cannot let Hardaway Jr. get going like this, guys. I mean, once he's in that rhythm and flow, it's bad news for the defense.
Now here's Westbrook. Sabonis is screen on Gordon. Outside DeRozan. Sabonis inside. Defended by Gordon. Gordon with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter in an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Jokic. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam.
And there you go now, one of the NBA's rising stars, LaVine stepping up when it counts.
And they double up Murray. Gordon, down he goes for 3.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Now here's LaVine. The response triple. Answers back.
Big basket there. We've seen LaVine blossom into a star in this league. A guy who's counting in big moments.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. The league bump. He's checked in for Sacramento. Murray against Schroeder. Murray outside. Now Jokic. A huge two-handed slam.
No surprise, Jokic is having a great night. I mean, he is a walking three-level bucket.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Now Murray. So the Nuggets win it. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponents.
So now, let's send it over to the side.
Nicola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. When we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that'll do it, folks. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.